there, I'm Billy Sample from Salem Harley-Davidson here in Salem, Oregon. And I would like to introduce you to the newest member of our pre-owned bike family here. This is a 2015 Ultra Classic Triglide, a three-wheeler. Boy, they are really popular right now. Of course, being in 2015, that means it's a Rushmore bike. Rushmore means, well, let me point out a few things to you that the Rushmore means. One really unique feature of the new Rushmore bikes that we came out with in 14 is that the touring bikes are liquid cooled. This particular bike is liquid cooled. Over here on this right side where the lower fairing is, has a small little reservoir in it. On the left side here, it has a fan. There's a tube that crosses over between the two, and it helps the bike, cools off the heads. It helps the bike to run cooler, smoother, which is going to give it a longer lifespan. Also, what's important to us when we're riding motorcycles, besides having fun and looking cool and, you know, just enjoying things, well, it's being safe, of course. So it's got LED headlights. It's got 3 of them. Now, stand by to be amazed. Yeah, how about that? Now, if you're out there, look at it. Hello, yeah. You're coming down the road and these lights, or you got all 3 of these lights on, there's no excuse for somebody not to see you. There's also a little feature here, if you don't think they are looking at you, you can actually kind of get their attention. Either you're getting their attention or you're getting somebody else's that you're trying to catch up and you're saying, hey, look at me, here I am. That's always important. Now I'm going to show you something else that's going to happen here in just a second. See that flash? That's a security system. It has a walk-away security system. It's a key fob you carry in your pocket. You get about 10 or 15 feet away from it, it goes active and nobody can start the bike. Now, some other things. Of course, one of the biggest features that was introduced in 2014 on these new bikes, which of course this 2015 has, is the infotainment center. Touch screen, Bluetooth, AM, FM, weather band, navigation, everything is right there. Everything is at your fingertips too, by the way. You've got a joystick on the left, you've got cruise control on the left. Over here on the right, you've got an information button. You've also got another joystick for maneuvering around. As you can see, the volume here is pretty good. That's not even a quarter volume. Sounds like we got some good country music there. You can push this button in here, that gets rid of this disclaimer there. It's just telling you to, look down the road, don't look here. Navigation, of course, is in here. Taking a few minutes to come up, so I want to show you some of the other features. You got a range indicator that tells you how far you can go in the amount of the fuel. This is your odometer button. Push that. You've got your actual mileage, which is 8,600 miles on this bike. 8,600. You got 2 trip meters, and you're back to your range indicator. And if that thing gets down to about a quarter of a tank, it's going to come on there and say LO for low. Here is your navigation. You've got map. You could push that. That brings up, as you can see, here we are, and there is I-5 right next to us here. You've also got all the dealerships are pre-programmed in here from closest to farthest away. If you were going to Miami, you could find Miami Harley-Davidson and it'd take you right there. And you can also, of course, just go in there and type in an address. If you start getting low on fuel, this thing will come on here and ask you if you would like directions to the nearest service station, and it'll take you right there. Got a little storage area here with a USB port. Reverse. With a trike, you might get yourself in a little bit of a bind, so you can hit that, push it on, and back yourself right out of it. Intercom system, you can plug in here. Your passenger plugs in here. You guys can chat back and forth. Tow and hill shifter. You've also got a parking brake, a foot brake down there, and of course rear foot boards. This particular bike too has tank chaps on it, leather coverings, keep you from scuffing up this beautiful paint job with your heels. Speaking of paint jobs, it's got a little custom pin striping. I know the people that traded this bike in really well. They're good friends of mine. I remember when they had this pin striping done. So, this is called a touring bike. It's not all about pinstripes and listening to music. No, it's about going places. You want to take stuff with you. Well, let me tell you something. You got a lot of storage area here. You got a trunk here. It's got about the same capacity as 2 saddlebags on a Road King or an Ultra Classic. You got a tour pack up here. Pack this thing up. You know, where you want to go, how long you want to be there, how comfortable do you want to be. It's a beautiful thing. So there you go. 2015 Ultra Classic Triglide Vivid Black with some customizing done to it and only 8,600 miles. So come on out here to Salem Harley Davidson on the corner of Fisher and Silverton Road right off of I-5. Salem Harley Davidson, come talk to me or one of the other experienced sales reps here. We're all friendly, we're all here to take care of you. Come on out, take a test ride. See you soon.